Hi, Lynn Tucker Carnivore here with some updates on experiments, some exciting suggestions for you to try that I'm looking forward to, some favorites, and some really exciting news. I'm so happy. Well, it's about me. Of course, I'm going to be happy. But anyway, you might be happy too, because if you're on your carnivore journey and you're doing this, you're going to be happy when your results come out better. Anyway, that was a spoiler alert. Starting out, updates. Egg whites are not going to be on my menu anymore. Yeah, I got to stick with the egg yolks, but the good thing is I tried a new power bowl with just egg yolks, ground beef, and little pieces of ham fried in butter. And it was wonderful, absolutely delicious. So that between that and the Dr. Kiltz's ice cream with egg yolks only, we have a winner. We have two winners. Anyway, it'll be a way that I can at least eat egg yolks without having to eat them by themselves because I don't like them. But I know everybody else does, and that's good because they're really good for you. And they're one of the 5 superfoods according to Dr. Berry, right? So let's follow his instructions. Then, suggestions. I have yet to try Elle Marie's, Dr. Chafee's girlfriend. That's Elle Marie is her channel's name. She's got some great recipes. She's got one for mozzarella sticks. So I bought some string cheese, the mozzarella cheese, and she uses the pork rinds as that, breading for mozzarella sticks. So I'm really excited to try those. Sounds like a winner. And then the other thing was Bella's pancakes. Bella from Steak and Butter Gang, Steak and Butter Girl, she makes some pancakes that Steak and Butter Guy went nuts over, told her it was one of the best things she's ever come up with. So go to her channel and look for the pancake recipe. Really good. The only thing I need in order to start to try those is the gelatin, because we've got the collagen, peptides, and I'm not sure all the ingredients off the top of my head, but oh my goodness, they look exactly like dollar pancakes. It's very, very, very good. Now, we won't be eating the honey on top like her honey likes, because we all know about honey, but he has no problem and he can enjoy that. I'm excited for both of those two things. And then Ribeye Ranger, Jim, and I came up with our favorite meat selections. I would love it if you would put your favorites in the column or the comments below so that I can see something that I might want to add to my list. The list is, of course, he's Ribeye Ranger. We're going to have occasional ribeyes for celebratory situations because, they are a little more expensive, but worth it. Then my favorite is New York steaks. Nice, big, thick New York steaks with that big old fat on the side. Yeah, Costco has so many really good meat selections, but their New York steaks are wonderful. Also, they got pretty good tri-tip. Now, they take the fat cap off of it, but, make do. And a tri-tip, smoked low and slow, is like all the best meat ever in a prime rib without all trying to dig for meat around all the fat. I know fat's fabulous, but I'm a butter girl. I like butter. I like fat, but it gets too close to the gristle too often for me sometimes. So I always have my butter right next to the steak. So I guess I'm a steak and butter gal too. Anyway, maybe you are, but gristle's good for you. Chop it up in little pieces, they say, and swallow it like pills. But however we can get it in there, it gets good collagen, and we're all about health, aren't we? We're carnivores now. Anyway, so there's that. And then our other favorite is the little loin strips that you see at Costco, where they're all little layered out like this in the package. Well, you saw the video that I did where we dehydrated them, and my oh my, do they taste just like, well, the best way to say it is beef potato chips because they taste like chips. They're so crispy and so good. Ribeye Ranger and I have been out kayaking. So tell me how wonderful they are. after you've been paddling around and using all kinds of energy up, and you get back to the car or the truck and you want to have a little snack because you need the energy. Boom. Perfect. Also, what if dinner's at 5 or 6 and it's 3 and you're hungry? Perfect idea then too. Just like pre-made bacon, if you got a craving, crave something good for you. So there's that. Now the exciting part. I got my blood work done. I had it done at 3 months and I had it done at 11 months. First of all, at the 3-month, you could barely see any veins in my arm. Now, after working out as much as I do, yeah, baby, I have veins that you can see. And he was able to easily find my vein, and it never hurt at all. It was unbelievable. Before, he had to take blood out of my hand because he couldn't find it in my arm. I know. So that's what happens on Carnivore. When you start working out, you start lifting heavy things, blood tests are a breeze. So also at that 3-month time, I told him about Carnivore. I gave him my suggested YouTube channel, doctors, to check out. And he did. He looked up Dr. Berry. He looked up some of the others. And guess what? Between my 3-month and my 11-month, which is 9 months, the man lost 80 pounds. He looks fabulous. He hugged me. He thanked me profusely. And he said, Lynn, I got to tell you, I even told another patient of mine, oh, the poor woman, I felt so bad for her. She could barely move. Lynn, she's grateful. She's thankful. She hugged me. We're healing. We're all healing on Carnivore. And think about my egg yolk and my egg white experiment. It's the perfect elimination diet. You find out what's good for you. It's customized. And you're getting your veins cleaned out because you're eating better nutrition. You're pumping blood easier. You can find veins in your arm now. It's great. I also not only work out with heavy things, lifting them like we're supposed to, but also I've got that vest, that weighted vest that I told you about in another video too, that I walk the dogs with now. So I am weight-bearing exercising while I'm walking. Dr. Kiltz also says to do that as well. Weight walking, he calls it. So we're doing all the right things, and now we're getting results. And speaking of results, not only for my blood work guy, but 80 pounds. I'm so excited for him. Anyway, I have some news. My triglycerides, 54. I know, the lowest I've ever been is 70. Now it's 54. Okay, Bella, hers is 15. But also, Dr. Ovadia said that was the lowest he'd ever seen anybody in his entire career. So good job on you, Bella, from Steak and Butter Gal. The other thing is, so now I've got 54 for my triglycerides, but I almost said it too soon. 84 for my HDL. I've never had it higher than 79, and they thought that was pretty good too. So, super excited. Now that ratio between the two of them, that comes out to 0.64. And everyone's excited and want it to be under 2. 0.64? I'm so excited. So the only thing, the downside, is my BUN is a little high. The highest for the range is 100 and I'm 108. Then you know what I do? Because it's what we do. I went online, I typed in Dr. Berry, high BUN. Came up with the kidney videos that he has, and I found out that if your BUN is a little high, it's because you're eating protein. Now, he also said, is your creatinine level high? No, mine's on the lower side of the range. And then he said, which I never can remember these initials, EGFR. If that's low, then you might have some kidney issues. Well, they want it to be greater than 60. Mine's 84. 84 seems to be a good number for me. I'm so happy. So when my nurse practitioner looks over my blood work, which is fabulous, she's going to see that, it really does make a difference. And I'm going to remind her that the person who takes the blood in her office lost 80 pounds. How great is that? In 9 months. Carnivore, the power of the proper human diet. It's just so customized to you, so good for your system, and puts a smile on your face, energy in your body, and helps you sleep like a little baby. So keep it up. Put in the comment section what your favorite cuts of meat are. Tell me what your success stories are, and we'll keep working this thing together. Carnivore for life. Stay with me. See you next time.